Well, the Rideau Heritage Route is a series of signs along the Rideau Heritage River system. As the nation's capital, we're very proud that we have a UNESCO designated canal that attracts thousands of people up and down the Rideau Heritage Corridor. Up until a few months ago, this was a signed route that essentially ended at the borders of the city of Ottawa. So this is an innovative partnership with the municipalities along the river system. I think as the nation's capital, we have to recognize that we are part of Team Ontario. These signs are aimed at helping tourists as they navigate the road network along the Rideau Heritage system. There may be some people who choose to cycle along this route, and the partnership aims at promoting the attractions, the businesses, the restaurants that align this very rich and attractive route.
I run the Diefenbunker. It's one of Ottawa's 10 community museums. It used to be a nuclear blast shelter. So you can imagine my surprise when I received a phone call from Julian Armour if we could do a classical music concert there.
I've always been fascinated by the Diefenbunker. It's this amazing facility, and I've been all over Europe. I've never seen anything like this anywhere in the world. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to just fill that place with music? Music that reflects the Cold War, that deals with the paranoia of the time, that deals with all of the propaganda, with the military history.
We were absolutely thrilled with the repertoire, the ability to program music from both sides of the Cold War in our facility to show people what it actually felt like, the music about paranoia and irony. And even today, when we take visitors through our spaces, some of the spaces where there are particular musicians, we can point out in our cafeteria that the Moscow String Quartet played there.
Music in a concert hall has a certain amount of impact, but when you see it really in the context of what it was written for, and you really start to understand it, it is so powerful. So we had a great time.
How can we get a better and bigger Winterlude? Well, through partnership. And in 2012 marked the first annual partnership with Downtown Rideau BIA for Winterlude. At all, Chill Factor was a huge success with 11 venues in the Downtown Rideau area, 45 activities and shows, at all 100 of activities and programming.
Yes, we were really excited when the NCC approached us with their new strategy. We immediately pulled together a meeting of our partners internally at our membership and brainstormed on what we could bring to the table. We identified with their strategy that they were looking for activity that could be weather protected for, when the weather may not cooperate, and also culture and evening activities, which we, of course, were very experienced in producing and providing. So it was a win-win in that regard. We utilized social media extensively. We had a lot of on-site visibility with roadway banners, feather banners, posters in windows and on lamp posts. So it really ended up being a wonderful partnership, fulfilling each other's gaps and needs. And it's Chill Factor, get out of the cold and into the cool.
Winter Bites. We got the idea to start the program after watching what was going on in Toronto for many years. It's very popular, their Winterlicious and their Summerlicious program. The restaurants had to offer 2 prefix lunch menus and 2 prefix dinner menus. The biters, as we call them, the people going out to eat, booked directly with the restaurant, so that was great. And the key, I think, to the success of the program was the timing of when we offered it, and that was in mid-January. It's traditionally the most difficult time for restaurants. It's cold. Our advertisement says there are 2 truths: Ottawa winters are cold and prefix menus are enticing. And we wanted to get people out, whether they're locals or bring people, because culinary tourism does drive people here to anywhere, but to Ottawa. We actually had a number of people tweet from Toronto, so we know it's also bringing people from out of town. To gauge the success of the Winter Bites program that we launched in 2012, we were very pleased to see that 92% of the restaurants came back again this year.